Fear is kind of a choice when it comes to circus. You can choose to overcome that fear by climbing up high and addressing it. So we're really here to help people face those fears and address them.
The Gainesville Circus Center is a performing arts school based in circus arts and world dance. We have programs for youth and adult practitioners, and we also cater to both recreational and professionally minded students of circus arts. The Gainesville Circus Center was founded in 2018 based on my work teaching aerial arts in the Gainesville area since about 2010. I had been operating as a for-profit business under the name S Connection Aerial Arts. The organization had grown to the point that I felt the need to split the educational portion off into its own nonprofit entity, and so that is how the Gainesville Circus Center was born.
I graduated from college with a dance degree and then ran away and joined the circus. It took me around the world. I moved here in around 98. I was still on the road, and then I would teach out of my house. And Corey was a student, and I said, hey, you need to start a circus school. And she did. Then I came back off the road, and we've just been plowing away and trying to keep it moving.
Our classes are open to all ages and skill levels. Our core curriculum focuses on aerial trapeze, lyra, and silks. And new students are also welcome in our Cirque Fitness or our non-aerial classes such as world dance and flexibility.
I don't think I've ever felt more confident in myself in my life, not just with circus, but everything that I do now. You're not going to hurt yourself at all, and the instructors here, they're with you through every step of the way. I've performed my whole life as a musician. I've never performed in this sort of arts before, but up on any of the apparatus and you realize, you know, you do have the capability to do something. It's just an amazing feeling and experience being up in the air and flying.
Our classes are divided into different levels, and each student has to pass a curriculum checkout before they can move on to their next level. Students who are brand new to aerial can start in the intro class. We teach fundamentals, slow pace to make sure that we're training safely and getting a handle on the movements and the terminology. And then for students who may come from other schools and want to jump into a more advanced class, they can schedule a private lesson to bypass the intro class.
It's really hard and humbling, but you also don't need any sort of experience or strength to come. You'll be amazed with what you can do right off the bat. I remember being a beginner and it was just so wonderful when you finally were able to do something. And so being able to guide someone along that process is really fulfilling. We've had students who are 72 years old and doing amazing things on silks. It's really for everybody.
We have kids classes starting from ages 5 and up. We have after school circus, which starts from the end of school and goes until 6 p.m. Or kids can drop in for aerial specific circus class at 4 and 5 o'clock each evening.
I never ever thought I could do anything like this before. I came in with no experience at all. I was a student first, and I came every single day. Over time, my boss Corey put me into the teacher training, and I started teaching beginner classes, and now seeing like the really shy kids get confident on their aerial apparatus, they get confident on the ground too with their peers. We also have a flying trapeze rig in Williston, and we do classes for anyone for flying trapeze as well. We're a safe space for LGBTQ plus folks. We're just a very accepting staff.
Well, there's recreational circus, which is what you're doing just for fun, for fitness. And then there's the whole performing aspect, and the way to get better at that is to do it more and more and more. So it also gives you a goal.
They are always with so much energy and dedication, and some of them are here all day and they don't get tired of it. I don't know how they do that. They are always here teaching with a great positive energy and everything. And I think they're always trying to learn new things so they can teach more.
There's a physical discipline training, but it's also really building community and citizenship through performances. So it's one thing to just come to class and learn skills, which is great and it builds self-esteem. But when people have to participate in a performance together, they have to collaborate, they have to problem solve, they have to communicate with each other. We produce our own events several times a year. We have student showcases in the spring and summer and fall. We also co-produce the Too Hot Christmas Christmas Circus that is in Williston in December. We are always at the Gainesville Downtown Festival and Art Show. We are often participating in the TEDx event at UF, the Active Streets Alliance. We have a number of different ways to pay for class, so depending on whether or not you just want to drop in and try a class, or if you want to sign up for a monthly membership. The memberships vary based on how many times a week you're coming to class. We also offer family discounts, and we have scholarships available for youth that qualify for that program. The Gainesville Circus Center is located at 1925 Northwest 2nd Street. For more information about all of our classes, programs, and performances, check out GainesvilleCircus.com. If you click on the sponsors page, you will see a list of our current sponsors and also find a donate now button so that you too can become a sponsor. And if you're interested in volunteering with us, we are always looking for volunteers.
If they put a little time in, they'd be really surprised what they could do. Even if you don't have full mobility, or you're in pain, or you think you're weak, anyone can find a spot in the circus. There's no other circus school in hours from here, and this is where we're keeping circus alive.